My name's Caleb. I'm with Patch Outdoors. This video is over my 2021 deer season. I bow hunted a lot this year, and I tried self-filming, so this is the first video I've actually edited myself, filmed myself, done all of it my own. It was pretty challenging. This is the reason why this video is taking so long to get out, because I killed this buck in October and is now 2022. So I'm learning how to edit this video as I go along. But anyways, a few things about me. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Western Kentucky. I have a wife named Leslie. She and I have been married almost 2 years, kind of here soon in March. And we have a little girl named Ellis Kate. She's about 5 months old right now. She's the cutest thing in the world. My priorities in life are pretty simple. Number one is my relationship with Jesus Christ. Number two is my family. And number three is being outdoors and God's creation. Sometimes I'm a little guilty of mixing the order of those things up. Sometimes I put the outdoors in front of my family or my relationship with Christ. But ultimately, that's what my goal is. Christ first, family second, and my passions like the outdoors the third. This year is my second year actually self-filming. Last year I killed a pretty nice buck. First time I've ever self-filmed. It was with my iPhone actually. I actually got a little camera arm and bow hunting up in about 15 foot up in a tree, and I put my phone on this camera arm, and first time ever, and I had a buck walk out. I actually shot him at 45 yards broadside. I got a nice slow-mo video on my iPhone and ended up killing him. He only went about 115 yards, which is pretty cool. So this year I targeted a buck that I called Crab Claw. He was on a property that was new to me, a new permission piece. I actually saw him on camera all summer long. Ended up hunting him a couple times this year in a clover field. One warm September evening, there was supposed to be some storms that night, so I decided to go out. The pressure was high. It was still pretty warm, but I decided to go out anyways. There's supposed to be some rain that night, so I went ahead and got in the tree anyways, thinking if I get wet, I get wet. Hopefully I have an opportunity with this deer. Well, it turns out about an hour into my sit, it starts pouring pretty hard. So out to my right comes this buck that I had on camera, and he just comes right out into the field about an hour before dark. And he starts eating in this clover field, and right behind him comes two other deer. And the third deer was actually my target buck. He came about 30 yards and gave me an opportunity, but the problem was I shot right over his back. I actually ended up only getting half of him in the camera frame when I missed. So I'm kind of glad I didn't get connection on that deer. After that night I was pretty bummed, but I still hunted anyways. I've thrown about 5 or 6 hunts on this property. I threw some ground hunts on a ridge with a lot of new sign I saw mid-October. I didn't see him again until October 25th.
Just now got set up. It's 4:15, October 25th, I think. I am at the bottom of a ridge that I've been hunting for the past couple days. Picked a different spot. I'm sat above a scrape at 10 yards. So hopefully we'll get a shot off 10 yards. Anyways, temperature's dropping. Rain this morning. Hopefully they'll come freshen up a scrape, get a shot off. Adrian from Tethered and BigCountry are down the hill on open field. They decided to sit on the ground, so we'll see how that goes. They said there's a lot of new scrapes down there, so hopefully that works out for them. Catch you in a minute.
Check out all the blood on them. On the back side of them. I shot them on this side. Look at the hairless. I think.
That's a 9?
I think it is.
That's him. Yeah, because the crab paw.
Yep. Well,
That's him.
he's dead.
That,
He
you
probably
got
went
him.
100 yards right over there. Quartering to me, but I still got through his shoulder, obviously.
What were you aiming at?
I tucked up to his shoulder just because I didn't want to get
Yeah.
too much guts. But yep, still warm. Yep. I didn't think it was going to happen tonight. It was last light. Came in at 10 yards, hit a scrape, smacked him. I saw him run up this hill, and I saw him die here, and I saw all the other bucks just watching him like, what the heck are you doing? So
Did they take off or they stay around
they
at all?
stuck around, and then whenever I texted you, there was another one 20 yards from me, but he was a smaller one. But
Well, like I said, in between both of these fields, there's another one. It was, I guess, right when I told you, after you texted me one down, I was like, there's one in between us.
well,
Man, that's a pretty deer, man.
Yeah, that's a really good one, dude.
appreciate it. Thanks for being out here. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. It took a lot of time editing and a lot of time with the tree, and ultimately led to success. So I appreciate you watching it. Since you're still here, I want to share something with you real quick. A lot of people call the outdoors and the woods and being out hunting a lot of different things, but there's something I call it, and it's called being out in creation, enjoying creation. Creation was created by God. And this God, He created this perfect world. He had a perfect design. And if you go outside, you can see some amazing things He designed and created. And we're on earth here to enjoy it. As you know, the world is broken, and everybody can see brokenness really easily. If you just look at, recently here in Western Kentucky, there was a lot of tornadoes that tore up a lot of people's homes and lives, and there's disease and there's sickness and so many things that makes the world broken. But God's design was for perfection. He does not want brokenness in your life. What caused brokenness was our sin. We decided to disobey God. That's what sin is. It's disobeying God or displeasing Him. And that sin ultimately leads to death. Sin is what separates us from God. Whatever you do, you will not be good enough, for we have all fallen short of the glory of God. And God will not accept nothing but perfection. The thing is, we can't do anything to achieve perfection. We are sinful people. But He did one thing, and that was send Christ Jesus to earth. Now, Jesus came to earth and lived a perfect life. Romans 10:9 says, if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God rose Him from the dead, you will be saved. And as simple as that. The gospel is simple. All you have to do is say, God, I've messed up. I have sinned. I know I am not good, but I know that you are. And all you have to do is accept this gift that Jesus gave you. He died on the cross so that you could be free from sin, and then you could spend life in heaven with Him. Now, if you want to know more about that, or you just want to chat about what it means to be a Christian or what it means to get into heaven, you can just email me. My email is cpdrummer.poe@gmail.com. I'll put it right down here at the bottom of the screen. Or you could message me on Instagram at Patch Outdoors. Like I said, if you need anything, just send me an email, send me a message, and I'd love to talk to you about it. Again, I appreciate you watching my video, and I hope to see you again soon.